Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. So yeah, this is back on Valheim at a stage that's just a little bit past where I was the last time. As you can see, I'm busy building up the outer walls. That's because I've had a few bad raids. And there is such thing as a good raid. For example, if wolves had to show up right now and I managed to trap a wolf here, a wolf, how weird. If I manage to trap one here, it would just be fantastic for me. I also need to start thinking about taming some boars. At the moment, I'm a bit lacking in that sense. I'm about to run out of sausages at the moment, so yeah, that's going to really triple my growth. I'm forgetting where I get onion seeds from, so that's going to be another catch. I'm suspecting it's out of one of the boxes. I know turnip came from the swamp, so that was the swamp item that I. Yeah, is my first name maxed out as yet? Can you imagine there's still two more levels of weapons to go? Frostneer is an extreme weapon, I won't deny that. But there are still two more levels for just about everything. There's the black metal. What in the world crippled these guys? You're fighting a deer. This is one of the few nights where I haven't decided to go out hunting or anything crazy like that. That's because I'm not caught where I haven't decided to sleep it out. And it's mainly because I'm short on a lot of vital items. I do have a Grey Dwarf spawn point set to be turned into a farm. I could always go back there. Nah, nah. I could always go back there with some materials to set up a portal. Now this island in the past used to be filled with boars. I haven't found a single boar. Oh yeah, in case you think that there's no use in totally sealing up a base like this, yeah, I'll show you the reason behind it in a second. The entire outside is actually now totally sealed in stone. The only things that can go through my base are ogres, and they are level 2 March, so I'm not really that scared. My most vulnerable section is my farm, ironically enough. As soon as I stone out this entire area, things will change. Pristine Frog. I forgot about that guy. It's been so long since I played with him. To be honest, he's changed to farming simulators. I can understand that change. They're not that crazy. They're quite nice, to be honest. I know that might sound a little bit weird for a guy who's playing MMOs and RPGs. But yeah, it's quite fun to enjoy these things. The other thing that I can do is actually pretty simple to explain. While in my base area, I can remove all anti-spawning structures and allow creatures to spawn in my base. Not over. Ironically enough, this boar was in the perfect spot to be tamed. It would have been no skin off my back to just tame it. Silly mistakes. I've just made so many of them in such a short period of time. Okay, first things first, let's go upstairs. Let's deposit whatever I can. This is one of the weirdest ones when it comes to the upgrade. You will see me literally do it one phase at a time. So I will first complete all the outer walls. Then I will go back and I will complete the next level, which is all the inner requirements. Can you imagine all that's holding the top from being completed is that one quarter. As soon as it is in, that will be in, and then the whole roof will get removed for the first time in a long time, and this entire place will be raised one level up. Then I obviously have to come back and do all the stone, filling in each of these edges with their stone corridors. That's if it can be. Judging by some of these, they should be red. is quite high. All these things are now totally fine. They're not out of... Oh, yeah, that explains a little bit. Everything that's over stone is green. Everything that's over wood is near breaking it, orange. So I'm breaking through a window even if I want to. Actually, wait, there's a way. I know there's a way and I can do it too. Oh, wow. I am getting tired of going to the frost area, so now I might actually start building out my farm. Yeah, that is just as crazy as it can get. I believe this is a meadows next to this. That was a very close to death core. Forget it, I'm going back to base. Yeah, so I have to go back there, take out everything, go back to the Elder Boss and use his area to go to build out the farm. It shouldn't take me too long to build out that. Okay, wait, no. I'm making a big mistake. That farm is going to be a monster. And that's just with me being honest about it. That farm has the potential to be about 10 times bigger than this entire base in terms of production. I could build 10 bases out of just one of those farms. The problem with it is that it can become a bit overwhelming. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. It always depends on what you're going to use for your material, for your base. So, for example, grey dwarves can eat the wood. They'll just rip apart wood trap. But in the same note, if they were to go up against me, they'll get trampled. Yeah, I didn't take my material. Let's see if I have enough time. If I don't, I'll go and chop some. I don't have enough. So yeah, the one thing that you have to know is the the ice biome is fantastic to run around, right? It's a place which you're going to enjoy. The enemies have far heavier attacks than anything you're going to face in any other area. Besides the plains and obviously the land which come after that. But it's one of the worst in terms of hit per ambush. Because the dragons, you get some notice that they're coming, but it's not enough to say, oh yeah, there's dragons on the way. Keep forgetting that I'm supposed to tame these things. Okay, so let's go look for fine wood trees. Grey dwarf farms are by far the best way to get stone and wood. You're gonna get so much of wood that you're literally going to be overloaded almost instantly. In terms of stone, it is a little bit more difficult because you only drop one per. Oh, that is fantastic. The reason why I said it's fantastic is I got an even better source of fine wood after this. If I were to rate the best tree to get fine wood from, it would definitely be the oak tree. I honestly don't have to go and chop fine wood. I could plant fine wood in my base and do it the safest and easiest way ever. Just chop and refine inside the base. But who has time for that? Be gone, evil spirit, be gone. To imagine the space is not as big gets, but it's not as small gets either. And it's still quite big. It's a little bit ugly on this side, I won't lie. That side makes it look more like a fortress. Half fortress, half cabin. Finally time. Oh no, it's not I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. I'm short on Great Warfires. Wow. No, I'm not short on Great Warfires. It's also a good training method what I'm about to do, ironically enough. In case anybody doesn't know about this, you'll get to see it as soon as I launch in the morning. That's a farm. Okay, so here I am. I am heading out. I was on this side, I wasn't on that side. Nope, that will be the wrong direction. This will be the right direction. What's the scariest thing that can come for me from this place? An ogre with with a branch, to be honest. Uh, Even a 2-star ogre with his hands is a joke to me right now, so they are just sitting targets. Somewhere along this coast is a spawner that is set in a pit, and that is the perfect spot to go and just farm. There is one other reason why I'm not so worried about what materials I took with me. That area has a crafting table already set because I had to set one to reduce the spawn rate of the spawner. I remember there was a way to stop it, but yeah, I don't think I stopped it completely. It was because I was also afraid of destroying it by accident. Just so happens that I'm in the category to travel up mountains. And this mountain is tall enough, guaranteed. I remember this run took me about 2 days to go through, and right now when I'm busy making this video, I believe my base has just started its construction. So yeah, it was that far away from the date that this is being made. So yeah, I'm many days in advance of anything that you see. The reason behind it is quite simple. I decided to bulk package all of my videos and send them out. And it's not like I didn't want to launch it on the same day. It's just that I ended up with such an opportunity thanks to my Planet Crafter videos. Planet Crafter just finished, and then I decided to do a few Valheim videos. And yes, there's just a few Valheim videos that I'm doing. It's not going to be a crazy, ridiculous 100 or 200 piece series. I'm hoping that it isn't going to be a 100 or 200 piece series. The problem with this is I expect it to be finished with at least 2 bosses by now. I expect to be able to complete at least my 3rd base by now as well, which is definitely not happening. So yeah, you can see some problems. How much bombs do I have? Not enough. How much Drogger in entrails do I have? Tons. How much silver do I have? More than enough, if I'm being honest. That looks like trouble across there. If you're hearing loud thuds, that's manual pest control. It is really to say. We have mosquitoes that basically breed next to my house, and we can have floods of them enter into our house at night if we don't close our windows. And because it's so hot that they can breathe, our windows are open. So yeah, we end up with floods of them every few days. I think the one day I sprayed about 30 or 40 of them with a single spray from a can of insect repellent. So yeah, that was really crazy. Something crazy about berries. There are certain berries that even though we know the exact conditions that allow them to grow in the soil, we cannot domesticate them. It's just one of those things to show that even when we think we have mastered nature, nature can come back to show us that it hasn't been mastered at all. That's just because I grabbed some raspberries and I thought of that there. And I believe it's the blueberry, the native American blueberry, that we cannot reproduce. It has to be scavenged for, and there have been multiple people who've tried to cultivate it, and it always fails. Oh. I don't understand what's going on. R wasn't working for report. So if I attack without my weapon, it won't allow me to instantly go back to the weapon. Alright, got it. If I had my wishbone, I could most probably pick up whatever treasure was left by that ship. I can remember one time I actually set up one of these farms and an ogre ruined it of all things. It came through and he just bulldozed through my farm and it broke the spawner. destroyed this one. This is the wrong one. No concept of time. Oh, I remember that. That's a Draugr village. As strong as I am right now, I would never charge into a Draugr village. There's just too many Draugrs. And one elite Draugr is just so tough. About 150 health will go down with just one Draugr fighting me. I think I just made one wrong turn, and that's caused all of this adventure to be for nothing. I can remember when I first played this game, I used to get so frustrated with the deaths. I loved it, but it just used to be so frustrating because you have so little health, and without food, you just can't fight anything. And in order to make food, you needed so much of resources, and it was an infinite regression. You need food for resources, you need resources to get more food. There is it. My precious little farm. Oh no, that's not it. use stag hammer to take down all the stone structures on the outer edge. I don't think I'm about to find a farm that I made. That is real sad. Considering the amount of time that I spent searching for it. That is sad. Took down a blueberry tree. This could be the spot. I remember there's a small ravine. Let's see, if this one is dug out and it's filled with wood, then it's the right one. If it isn't, well, then I'm gonna make it into my farm. Oh, this is the right one. I can tell because there aren't a ton of enemies running my way from here. Fantastic, everything is now set. This place is a treasure trove. Because they're all captive, all I've got to do is build up the right type of defenses, go in and smash them. Build it up with stone, obviously, because of ogres. That's the only reason to build it up. So that is the first step. Now it's to go to second step. Whew. Second step is a little bit cheaty. You'll see what I mean in a second. What do I need for the table? I need 2 iron. Now here comes the catch. I can't travel with iron in my inventory. Bone mass actually serves as also a farm, ironically enough. If it hadn't been for bone mass, I would be building a second farm just to farm sterling cores. I have 3 areas right next to the bone mass spawn, so it's just jump out there, run around, go gather, and I've got sterling cores. So sterling cores are easy, and here comes. Oh yeah, I'm pretty much loaded with these things. I did a log in, log out, log in, log out to move things around. I had that many server. You actually saw the spot where I dug it out from. That big trench had 2 server veins inside it. I took off the wishbone to save some space in my inventory, and that's how it ended up. So yeah, crazy stuff. You can also always do this to them. There's only one reason why I did that, for a little bit of fun. Once everything is built up here, it will be a nice sturdy floor with fire pits all around it, and I almost probably shave that drop in, so they're just gonna drop into fire non-stop, and all I've got to do here is repair. So yeah, this place just eats at that hammer non-stop all the time. Well, anyway, I think I've kept her along for quite a bit of this ride. Setting this up isn't that hard, and I've done it several times before, so this shouldn't take more than a few minutes to start this setup. Oh, I'm short on wood. Wow, I didn't know that. And it's not like I keep a ridiculous figure of chests near this thing or anything like that. It's just like about, say, 100. Oh, it's already time. They don't even know what's about to happen to them inside here. Whoa, they shouldn't be able to see me. I'm next to fire. Yeah, they are blinded. That is not what I wanted. But it doesn't really hurt me at all. That is auto kill. It's already starting. There is a catch with the way that I'm setting it up. There's a massive catch. I just haven't had any opportunity to explain it as yet. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, by the way, there are quite a few risks with this here. Ooh, that is even better hit. I am about to just dump a whole lot of things here on the ground that shouldn't be in my inventory when I'm down there. If you assemble this type of thing correctly, you can really monopolize it. if you think building my base was expensive, it is pretty expensive in terms of resources, but with something like this to farm out, your costs are insignificant next to your gains. Let's see, do I want to push it out one more and give myself that space? No, I think I'm going to keep it cramped. I want everything to fall into the fire, to be honest. I can also use this place to level up eventually. And by level up, I mean you come in here when you want to get your skills up a few levels. You destroy all of your that could do it. That will put it under the main fire. Okay, I'm going to pause this here for a second. Thank you all for joining me. By the time I come in the next one, this here should be already preset. It will be ready to go, and it will just be me burning myself for about 30 seconds to get my rewards. So see you all then. Until then, have a good day.